Hello and welcome everyone to a brand new video series where we discuss with our esteemed users who use DappLooker platform. So today we have Vasily from Stakecraft who uses DappLooker Moon River staking dashboard to track their Stakecraft validator performance. So hey Vasily, how are you doing?
Hello guys, I'm fine. I hope you're doing well too.
I'm doing good. Thank you for asking. So Vasily, can you please tell us about yourself and how and when you get involved in the blockchain?
Okay, my story is pretty standard. More or less, I have been following crypto closely like since 2016 and until 2017. All this time, I was like an observer, and every day, uh, this rapidly growing environment interested me more and more. And with its technologies as well as with the possibility of good earnings. And after some time, I decided for myself that it was enough to sit on the sidelines. And
Right.
for the first time, I bought, like, if I'm not mistaken, around 10 Ethereum on the OTC market from a real person. And if you can remember that situation, it was fun. But after a while, that everyone has their own way of getting how they got into the crypto. So this is my way.
Right.
So I
Okay.
lived for a while trading in the spot market, and after some time, I decided to look for other ways to make money in crypto, and found a way for myself to run nodes for crypto projects. And at that time, it was like if you have a good skills, you will not have any problems to become a validator for almost any network. And over time, a small crypto community formed in which I and a few other people decided to create a project called Stakecraft Validator. So this is my story.
So Wesley, just wanted to know more about it. So can you please explain or like make us understand like what skills are needed for the to run a validator? Any specific skills you need to run a validator, or like anyone can run this?
Uh, uh, mm, right now, right now, you don't have any specific skills because nowadays there are you can find all the information in the internet with all the instructions. You just need to find some time, like it will take you today, it will take you 15 or 30 minutes to get through it and run a node. It's not that hard like it was two years ago, for
Before.
example. Yeah,
Agreed,
there are many
agreed,
services
agreed,
who
Wesley.
provide all the instructions step by step how you can run a node. It's very easy. It's very easy. And
Right.
mm, today, many people help each other to run a node. For example, if you have a question, you always can ask someone, and I'm 100% sure that someone will reply you.
Right. The community is
So
getting bigger, so yeah, and there are lots of resources by which we can refer. So I understand. Like now it's much easy than before.
yeah, sure. Because crypto community
Right. Right.
gets bigger and bigger from year to year.
Right. Right. Okay. Okay. So Wesley, like, I wanted to understand more about Stakecraft and what Stakecraft does basically.
Uh, okay, so a small brief about Stakecraft and who we are. Our team consists of uh, 4 members with vast experience in developing and managing digital data, and we have a rich technical background. Everyone has been involved in crypto at least since 2017, and right now validate many projects. If I'm not mistaken, 26 projects. And for example, like Solana, Kava, Kusama, Astar, Moonriver, also participate in the test nets and take part in growing project community.
Right, Leslie. And it's a huge number to have like those number of validators, which is 26, which is huge. And some of the famous like blockchains are like you're already running for them. You're running the nodes for them, so that's really great. So anyone like to stake their token, they can do on stakecraft.com.
Thank you.
Okay, so moving to next question, how DappLooker is useful to you?
We first encountered DappLooker in, if I'm not mistaken, in January 2022, and when we already had a collator in Moonriver. And at that time, we were looking for a dashboard in which we could track various metrics. And to our surprise, the dashboard from DappLooker fully met our requirements. Seriously, you guys did very well. And at that time, also, there were several monitoring services, but only your service provided and still provides the most complete and detailed information about the Moonriver network, for example. Because mostly we use DappLooker service for monitoring Moonriver network. We closed our collator in Moonbeam, but anyway, we still use it for Moonriver, and we will use it for other networks.
Okay, great. So, just wanted to know more about it. So, how is the experience using DappLooker Moonriver staking dashboard?
Experience, right?
Yeah, right.
Hey, experience was only positive. For example, thanks to the service from DappLooker, we were able to identify the problem with the decreasing of APY of the collator in Moonriver network in time, and we could to determine the cause and fix that problem. And we also liked the way the team develops its project, because it's constantly adding new features, and the project regularly partners with the new projects. And personally, for me, in my opinion, one of the most important things is that the DappLooker team listens to its audience and, as necessary, adds certain features that users of this service ask to add. And that's great, really.
Mm-hmm. Okay, right. So basically, that's really sounds good, because and I'm glad you liked it, because our data scientists like put lots of effort for creating this dashboard and maintaining this dashboard. So glad you liked it. So so Vasily, like any specific feature or metric you wanted to see in the current dashboard?
We will see what we may need in future, and in that case, we will ask you to add.
Sure, we'll do that. So now, I can see like you are quite involved in the Moonbeam ecosystem, right? So what's your long-term and short-term focus or vision you have for this?
Our short-term focus is to expand the list of projects we work with and provide new services for projects, as well as some other important changes. But frankly speaking, I can't tell you yet. Let it be a secret for now.
Sure.
Because we need some time to implement this.
Right.
Our team works hard, really.
I understand. Right. Okay, fine. So in the last question, Wesley. So as you can see, lots of people trying to penetrate the blockchain space. So any specific advice you want to give to them?
Yeah, my advices are that you should learn blockchain, because it will lead bring you financial well-being. And for this,
Right.
you have to read articles, learn everything about cryptocurrency, because this is the future, and this market is still in its infancy, you know.
Mhm. Right, right. Well advised, Wesley. I really liked it. So yeah, so we are done with the with this, Wesley, and thank you so much for joining us and having a like it was pleasure talking to you. Great experience.
Thank you for inviting me.